Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to go over how to use Google Read and Write. For the most part, you should have this extension on your device from school. In order to find and access this extension, right up here in the top corner is where your Google extensions are. This one here with the little puzzle piece that says RW is Read and Write for Google. Now, if you don't see this, and this will not show up on my recording. I already tried it and it didn't work right. Next to this, you see a different puzzle piece. It's grayed out. If I click on it, nothing's going to happen on your end. But this will show you a list of all of your Chrome extensions. At the end of each one to the right, there'll be a grayed out or a blue push pin. The blue push pin means it's active and you can see it. Hitting it will gray it out, which means it takes it off the list. So you might need to turn on the button for Google Read and Write. But I'm going to give you a few examples of how to use that feature of having the audio read to you. So first, turn it on. And here's that toolbar. I'm pretty much going to live with these four buttons right here. There's a whole other slew of options that you can use for this that I'm not going to get into. However, I'm just going to stick with these four. So in a Google Doc, it's pretty simple. You just point your mouse, your cursor to where you want to begin, and then hit play.
What was the best thing about your summer break? Feel free to draw a picture.
And then you just hit stop, or else it'll continue reading on throughout the entire page. Now, my voice is set to a UK voice. I'll briefly show how to change that. Right here where it says More, go to Options. And I've not played with all of these options myself, but right down here in the voice drop down, you can choose what you want. But you can make your choices right here. So that's in the Google Doc. Next, I'm going to flip over to a Google slide. It's going to be a little different in regards to how I set up my slides for you. Here, with the syllabus, pretty much all of this content is actually in the background. You can't really access any of this stuff. So, turning on Google Read and Write, hitting play really won't play much of anything. So the fourth button here, Screenshot Reader. Choose that, and you notice the mouse has changed. Click and drag over what you want to be read. And you can see below it's processing what is within that box to read for you. And once it's done, it'll begin playing.
Required daily materials for success. Electronic device. Writing.
And just as you saw before, up at the top, play, pause, and stop button are given to you down below. Now, if you wanted the whole screen, obviously you can scroll down and you could close this, make a new select window to have more content read, if you wish. Here is a PDF of a file that you're going to have for an assignment. And I often will have documents provided to you within the Canvas assignment to read through for your Canvas assignments. You also can use that same feature. Turn on Google Read and Write, the Screenshot Reader. Click and drag over the section that you want read, and it will again process through what is on that screen, and it'll read back to you in your highlighted area. So you can use this as well on any PDF file.
You are an Aztec warrior living in central Mexico in the 1500s.
Now, with that being said, my first recording with this, I had used a different PDF where it's a bit grainier. Grainy as in this area right here. If it's grainy behind the text, it is going to be a little bit off in its reading of what it tells you. So be careful about that, especially if you're going out finding your own PDF files and you're using this feature. It might not exactly read it correctly, if that's the case. The last one I want to show you is within Canvas itself. Let me turn on Google Read&Write. Here is a quiz that you're going to take. You can use Google Read&Write to read the quiz in Canvas.
Follow. Tear dropline. Orange PNG. Checkmark. 6 PNG directions. Directions. I will be sharing you the access code shortly after I go over the details.
So again, as you can see, if you just let it play, it's reading the details of this image and that image. So that's why highlighting what you specifically want read.
I will be sharing you the access code shortly.
And then stopping at the end will be a little bit easier. I wanted to show you this within Canvas because on almost any Canvas page, you can use Google Read&Write as well. With the regular pages in Canvas, however, you actually don't need Google Read&Write. And let me show you that in a moment. I went back to a previous course of mine for this part, but on a Canvas page, you have this button at the top for Immersive Reader, which is similar to what Google Read&Write will do. You just click this button, and then it will reorganize the page to this, and it will do the same feature as what Google Read&Write will do. So you come down and simply hit play.
Homepage, office hours. Mr. Horde's office hours.
Hey, it read my name correctly. So there's another feature that you can use, but again, within Canvas, this only works on pages, not quizzes, not assignments, at least not yet. So that's why I first went through and showed you the Google Read&Write. So you have access to this at any point, anytime for accessibility features to help better understand what is going on for what I'm asking you to do in Canvas. Finally, not on screen, pretty much every assignment that I have available for you, there's an audio file at the beginning of each assignment where I myself am I pre-recorded myself, going over what I'm asking you to do in that assignment. So all this is just about what can you have available to make things easier for you to understand. So thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.